Yeah, I mean, I don't know what more to say. It's the same feeling. I feel so incredibly grateful. You know, it's something so special, and you really feel like you're a part of something that means something to a lot of people. Obviously, the book means something to a lot of people, and there's such a legacy there. And I feel, you know, just incredibly honored to be part of something that means so much to Denny as well. And you can feel that heart and that joy every day we were on set. So yeah, just being here, being with all of you guys are so nice. and loving, and the energy is really beautiful. So yeah, I'm just, yeah, it's a dream for sure.
Welcome to Mexico too.
Thank you.
And Josh, we can finally know more about your character in this movie. How do you like, but what do you like the most about playing Chani?
Oh, that's a big question. I would say, what do I like most about playing Chani? I think what I really appreciate that Denny brought forward with Chani in this iteration, I think, is really giving her strong convictions and a real strong sense of self. And I think for me, that was enjoyable as an actress because it made the whole love story much harder and more difficult, which means we had to earn it. And their love isn't given. It's something that they, you know, they have to work for. And she comes into it extremely guarded with a lot of pain surrounding what Paul really represents in her life. And so I think for me, it was exciting because I was like, oh, there's this internal, constant dialogue I think she's having with herself over whether or not she should allow this person in, and whether or not it is safe to love. And I don't know, so the love story was interesting to find with someone who was so intensely fierce and strong and guarded for good reason.
Amazing. We love Chani in this movie. In this movie, there is a clearer idea of Chani's conflict between her ideals and love, which is a very important element of this film. Can you tell us a little bit more about this contrast?
Yeah, I think, again, I think not to repeat what I said earlier, but it does, I mean, it makes it harder, you know? I don't think that she looks at Paul and then thinks that this is someone that she can allow into her life, and somehow he finds a way in. And I think that what I do appreciate to what, you know, Josh was just talking about is there is a way that Denny, amongst all the glorious scope of the movie and the epicness, found these tender human moments that oftentimes were just done in what he calls glance passes, which, you know, is just like, hey, you just look at each other. Just look at each other from across the room, and that might be enough. And there are, you know, all the moments between the moments where they're not saying anything at all, that helped us to build something strong. And I think we all felt like we had to earn this love story too. It wasn't something that was handed to us either, you know. And so, along with them fighting for it, we had to fight for it too. And yeah, I think it's an incredible, for her to trust it all is one thing, and when she does, we'll see. Well, I can't really say what happens, but there's it's heavy. Yeah, it's not an easy thing.
One last question. Let's have a soft one from Hugo.